lurks beneath the waves, and what makes the depths of oceans the horror they are. Over the years, cameras have captured some of the most spine-chilling and jaw-dropping moments that may answer all these questions. So hang on for the most terrifying deep-sea discoveries that shocked the whole world. A group of friends was out fishing, enjoying the calm sea when suddenly something totally unexpected happened. Out of nowhere, a thresher shark appeared and smacked their boat with full force. After that wild hit, it quickly darted away back into the depths. Was it chasing something, or was it just annoyed by their presence? Whatever it was, the friends were left completely stunned, trying to figure out what just happened. One thing's for sure, they won't forget that fishing trip anytime soon. Giant isopod. A group of experts excited to observe marine life set up a camera deep in the sea. They were expecting to see some pretty standard footage, but what they caught, well, it wasn't exactly what they had in mind. Two sharks were swimming peacefully, unaware that this was their last swim together. Out of nowhere, a giant isopod appeared, clamped its jaws around one of the sharks, and dragged it away like a snack. The other shark didn't stand a chance to help. The experts were left speechless, amazed by the sheer strength of this unexpected predator. Sea life really does have some surprises up its sleeve. Great white. In 2015, Johan Potgieter, a South African spearfisher, had a terrifying close encounter with a great white shark off the coast of South Africa. While diving, he noticed the massive shark circling nearby, coming dangerously close. Using quick thinking, Johan grabbed his spear to defend himself. The shark hesitated for a moment, but then retreated. Johan managed to stay calm, and the intense moment was captured on his GoPro. The footage quickly went viral and earned a spot in the GoPro Awards. How one split-second decision can make all the difference when facing a predator like the great white. Shark and turtle. This YouTuber was just trying to enjoy a calm kayaking session in Australia, floating peacefully on the water. But suddenly, he noticed a tiger shark swimming nearby, calmly at first. Then, out of nowhere, a sea turtle appeared, and the shark lunged at it. Without thinking, the man paddled over to help the turtle, but the shark wasn't too happy about that. It got angry and bit into his kayak. The man was thrown into the water, but luckily, the shark swam off, and he managed to get back in the kayak. Just another day in the life of a YouTuber, right?
I don't know if I'm in the best position right here. Oh, I'm between the tiger and the turtle.
Extinct being. Sending a submarine to explore the deep sea sounds exciting, right? But no one prepared for this twist. A group of experts deployed a submarine near an oil rig, hoping to uncover signs of the Megalodon. But instead of a Meg, they captured something even more shocking, a Mosasaurus. Yes, you heard that right. This supposedly extinct giant was gracefully swimming in the depths. The experts were stunned, questioning how such a creature could still exist. It seemed as though this massive being had been surviving in the untouched depths for centuries. If this can be found in the 5% we've explored, what secrets does the remaining 95% hold? Necro crab. A group of divers exploring the deep sea had no idea what was about to crawl their way. As they were investigating a dark, eerie trench, something unusual caught their eye. A crab. Well, it looked like it, but something was off. It was the necro crab. This creature was believed to be an ancient species, long thought to be extinct. Its body was covered in eerie, skeletal remains, giving it a terrifying appearance. The legs were jagged, almost like bone fragments. The divers quickly backed away, not wanting to be the next snack for a crab who seemed to have made an unsettling deal with the deep sea. Giant squid. A group of fishermen in Brazil was out in the ocean doing their regular work when they noticed something massive moving toward their boat. As it got closer, they were stunned. It was a huge squid, far larger than anything they had ever seen before. When they tried to grab it, they realized it wasn't alive. The sheer size of it left them in shock, and the mystery of how it lost its life remains unsolved. It was a day they'd never forget. Unexpected encounter. This diver thought it would be just another thrilling underwater adventure, but the ocean had other plans. While exploring the deep sea, he found himself encircled by a group of stingrays, their graceful movements eerily close. Heart pounding, he managed to keep his cool and skillfully escaped back to the boat. Though he returned safely, the encounter left him wondering if the ocean was testing his bravery or his boundaries. Megalodon. A man was traveling on a ship, enjoying the calm sea and the nice view. Suddenly, a huge fin popped up in the water. The man was shocked and realized it couldn't be just any shark. It was huge, much bigger than normal sharks. It had to be the Megalodon, thought to be extinct. The man stared as the fin slowly sank back into the water. It never fully appeared again. The mystery remained. Was the Megalodon still hiding in the deep ocean, waiting to be found? Dog versus octopus. This man was enjoying a peaceful morning walk on the beach with his dog. The sun was rising, the waves were calm, and everything seemed perfect. But then, out of nowhere, he spotted a tiny octopus. It looked strange, and his dog, curious as always, trotted closer to get a better look. Suddenly, the octopus, clearly annoyed, spat a splash of water from its mouth. Now that's not something they usually do. Both man and dog stood there, completely confused, watching as the octopus slowly sank back into the water. The day definitely just got a lot weirder. Rare eel.
Look, oh my god. Look at that. Wow.
Goodness.
The gulper eel, also known as the pelican eel, is one of the deep sea's most fascinating creatures. It has an incredible ability to inflate its mouth like a balloon, allowing it to gulp down prey, much larger than its head. A mesmerizing sight was captured by the Nautilus team during an underwater expedition, where the gulper eel was observed stretching its jaws wide to engulf a large meal. With its elongated body and enormous balloon-like mouth, this eel seems like a creature straight out of a science fiction story. It uses this unique feeding technique to survive in the deep ocean, where food can be scarce. The deep sea never stops surprising us.
Some kind of
What
whoa!
is it
Wow. It just got so big.
Hammerhead versus blacktip.
Look, 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 look. The blacktip was biting his fin. Oh! What? What?
A group of friends set out on their boat for a peaceful fishing trip, hoping to catch something big. Suddenly, they spotted splashes in the water and realized it was a fight between a blacktip shark and a hammerhead shark. At first, the blacktip was defending itself, but after a long struggle, it fought back fiercely. This forced the hammerhead to back off. Both sharks suffered some damage, but in the end, the blacktip emerged as the winner. What a wild day for these friends. Definitely not the average fishing trip.
Oh, I got him! He's getting him. He's going after him.
Fish thief. A diver was deep in the ocean, struggling to catch a fish. After a long battle, he finally managed to hook one. He was feeling triumphant, bringing the fish towards him. But out of nowhere, a massive Goliath grouper appeared in the blink of an eye, snatching the fish right out of his spear. The diver was left stunned and confused, unable to process what had just happened. He returned disappointed. His victory turned into an unexpected loss. Giant shark. This fisherman stood by the shore, calmly checking the weather before heading out to fish. Little did he know, nature had other plans. Out of nowhere, a giant shark appeared, slamming full speed into a nearby wooden lifeguard tower. One look at its massive fin, and he knew this wasn't an ordinary shark. It was a Megalodon. The creature vanished back into the deep, but not before completely derailing his plans. Suddenly, fishing didn't seem like the best idea anymore. Goblin shark.
It looks like a monster. That's how it got its name. It has the ability to distend its jaw way out in front of its body and then snap it back to catch food.
A diver was exploring the deep ocean when he saw something terrifying. A goblin shark. This shark looked like something straight out of a nightmare. Its long, pointy snout and pale, almost ghostly body gave it an eerie appearance. But what was even scarier was its jaw. The goblin shark's jaw isn't like other sharks. It can extend forward in an instant, like a snake striking. This strange feature helps it snatch prey quickly, almost too fast for the human eye to follow. It looked almost alien, like something from the depths of horror. The diver slowly backed away, terrified by the speed and the horrifying appearance of this deep-sea monster. Uninvited guest. An 8-year-old boy was exploring the crystal-clear waters off the coast of the Bahamas when something unexpected happened. As he swam peacefully, a shark suddenly appeared out of nowhere, lurking in the depths not far from him. Realizing the danger, the boy quickly turned around and started swimming back to safety. The shark, still close behind, didn't immediately strike, but it was clear the boy was in peril. With quick thinking and determination, he managed to fend off the shark and swam as fast as he could to reach a nearby boat. Just how unpredictable the ocean can be. Tug of war. A group of fishermen were pulling up their catches when suddenly something huge grabbed their last fish. It was a giant, colossal squid. It yanked the fish down, not to save it, but to feast on it. For a long time, the squid pulled, its strength unmatched. The fishermen tried everything, using sticks to push it away, but the squid didn't let go. Eventually, it had to give up and slowly retreated back into the deep sea. The fishermen were stunned by the squid's massive size. They had never seen anything like it before. It made them wonder how many more giants are lurking in the depths of the ocean. Careless diver. In August 2015, a scuba diver had a terrifying encounter with a great white shark off the coast of South Africa. The diver, who was irresponsibly trying to touch the shark, caught the animal's attention. At first, the shark swam away, but it came back for another look, seemingly giving the diver a warning. It lunged, and in a split second, it looked as though it might bite. Fortunately, the diver managed to push the shark away and avoid injury. Roxanne Zunkel, an experienced scuba instructor who witnessed the incident, explained that the shark wasn't attacking. Instead, it was likely trying to warn the diver to back off. Sharks are not mindless attackers. They're predators that deserve our caution and respect, especially in their own habitat. Giant arm. Ever planned a relaxing day by the sea, only to stumble upon something straight out of a sci-fi movie? In Norway, a tourist enjoying the serene sea view spotted something unusual in the water. Curious, he went closer and found a giant crab arm so massive it could have belonged to a crab the size of a small boat. The sight left him in shock, raising endless questions. Where was the rest of the crab? And how did this enormous arm end up here? A discovery like this turns a calm day into an unforgettable mystery. Giant mystery. A footage shared by an unknown source has puzzled everyone who saw it. The clip shows a giant shark at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, staying in one spot for a while before swimming off. The video quickly went viral, sparking a range of opinions. Some viewers believe it could be the world's largest and oldest shark, while others are convinced it's the legendary Megalodon, living deep in the ocean, hidden from the world. Could this be proof that the Megalodon still exists, or is there another explanation? The mystery remains unsolved, leaving everyone to wonder. Lucky escape.
Don't turn your back on it, start making your way back to the bell.
Back in 2001, a diver went on an adventure to explore the deep sea. However, he accidentally ventured too deep, entering the territory of hammerhead sharks. Out of nowhere, one of the sharks spotted him and rushed toward him with great speed. Staying calm, the diver kept his composure, avoiding panic. With quick thinking and skillful movements, he managed to escape the shark's attack and make it back to safety. The terrifying encounter left him shaken, but thankful that he survived the dangerous situation without injury. Unexpected moment. A group of tourists were exploring the sea when something unexpected happened. Out of nowhere, two giant humpback whales leaped gracefully out of the water, their massive bodies gliding through the air. The moment left everyone in awe, and the tourists were mesmerized, capturing the breathtaking scene on their cameras. Witnessing such a majestic display of nature in person was truly a once-in-a-lifetime moment.
Yep.
Unexpected catch. After hours of struggling to catch even a single fish, this man finally felt a tug on his line. Little did he know, what was emerging from the water would leave him speechless. A giant catfish, nearly the size of a whale, appeared just long enough for him to glimpse its massive size. Shocked, he lost his balance and fell off his chair. It was an unforgettable moment, something no one could ever have imagined. Then, just as quickly as it appeared, the giant fish disappeared back into the deep, leaving behind an unsolved mystery. Old school method. This Chinese fisherman had a new trick up his sleeve for catching fish, and let's just say, it wasn't your typical method. He sailed out into the middle of the sea, threw some food near the boat, and waited. Soon enough, a big eel popped up to grab the snack. That's when he made his move. He quickly tossed his stick and bam, grabbed the eel. It's a pretty old school technique, but hey, it seems to be working just fine. Guess sometimes going back to basics is the best way to reel in a catch. Sunfish encounter.
It's a ginormous one.
A group of experts decided to dive into the ocean, enjoying the calm waters and swimming around. But suddenly, someone else decided to join the party, and it wasn't just any swimmer. A massive sunfish appeared out of nowhere. This gentle giant swam closer to them, and instead of swimming away, it seemed like it wanted to hang out. They couldn't resist and started snapping pictures with it, as if it was the star of the show. After a while, the sunfish decided to head back to the deep, leaving the experts with memories of their unusual underwater encounter. Scary creature. A man decided to spend some quiet time by the sea, enjoying the calm waves. But as he was lost in thought, something unexpected happened. A strange, skinny creature came out of the water and charged toward him. It looked like something straight out of a cryptid story. He ran, of course, but when he looked back, it was gone. Now he should have left the site, but nope. Curiosity got the better of him. He went back to check, and there it was, resting under a shelter, clearly exhausted from crawling out of the water. But the moment it spotted him again, it went for another attack. Needless to say, this time he didn't hesitate to run for his life. What was it? No idea, but it definitely left a mystery to solve. Giant squid.
Last week, myself working alongside Edie Witter caught the first ever footage of a giant squid in US waters.
On July 4th, 2019, marine biologists Dr. Nathan Robinson and Dr. Edith Witter achieved a groundbreaking milestone by capturing the first ever footage of a giant squid in US waters. This was only the second time the elusive creature had been filmed in the wild, with the first being in Japan in 2012. The sighting occurred in the Gulf of Mexico at a depth of 759 meters. The researchers used a specialized deep-sea camera system called Medusa, which lured the squid using bioluminescent lights to attract it without disturbing its natural behavior. The giant squid filmed was estimated to be around 3 to 3.7 meters long. Seeing this giant in its natural habitat shows how much we still have to learn about the ocean's mysteries. Strange encounter. Ever wondered what lies deep in the ocean? Well, a group of experts found out the hard way. They sent a submarine deep into the ocean near an oil rig, hoping to uncover some hidden mysteries. What they captured was beyond anything they expected. A giant, translucent blob floating in the dark. Here's a twist. This eerie creature wasn't some deep-sea monster, but a Deepstaria enigmatica, a rare and fascinating jellyfish. It wasn't a sea monster, but it sure made their deep-sea adventure unforgettable. Rarest being. Meet the bloody belly comb jelly is a fascinating deep-sea creature known for its striking red belly and bioluminescence. Discovered in 1979 off the coast of California and formally described in 2001, it inhabits depths ranging from 250 to 1,500 meters in the North Pacific Ocean. Its unique red belly may help camouflage its glowing light, aiding in evading predators in the dark depths. This ctenophore moves through the ocean by beating its hair-like cilia, creating a shimmering effect. The bloody belly comb jelly's ability to produce light and its mysterious habitat. There's still so much left to discover about the world beneath the waves. Big whale. In 2008, during a remotely operated vehicle operation, a massive whale surprised the team by swimming right up to the ROV, providing an incredibly rare and close-up encounter. This breathtaking moment allowed for a glimpse into the life of a whale in its natural environment. The whale, possibly a pilot whale, approached the ROV out of curiosity, displaying behavior that would otherwise be hard to witness. It's a powerful reminder of the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. Scary encounter.
Is this the creature that you and your team found in South Africa?
From what I can see here, yes.
Back in 2012, a group of experts ventured deep into the ocean on their vessel, exploring the areas where sunlight barely reached. Their mission turned into chaos when they lost their way in the pitch-black depths. But that wasn't the worst part. Out of nowhere, a terrifying creature emerged, slamming a nightmarish hand against the vessel's glass, trying to grab one of them. Luckily, the sturdy glass held firm, saving the expert. The size and eerie features of the hand hinted at a creature unlike any they had ever imagined. Shaken and terrified, they managed to escape, vowing never to return. What other dark secrets lie hidden in the depths? Strange being. Back in 2006, a group of friends was exploring a quiet beach in Japan when something unusual caught their attention. At a distance, they noticed a strange creature moving near the shoreline. As they got closer, it looked like a jellyfish, but its appearance was far too unusual, almost like it had come straight out of a sci-fi movie. The group observed it cautiously for a while before deciding to head back. To this day, no one has been able to identify what they saw, leaving it a mystery. Massive octopus. So, there was this crazy incident off the coast of Russia's Far East. A diver, just minding his own business underwater, had a seriously intense run-in with a massive octopus. Out of nowhere, the octopus wrapped its tentacles around him, yanking him through the sea while pulling at his diving gear. I mean, it was strong, and it wasn't letting go easily. The diver, clearly freaking out, fought back, trying to shake off the octopus's grip. After what must have felt like forever, he managed to break free and slowly made his way back up to the surface. It's wild to think about. 1 minute you're diving, and the next you're in a tug of war with a being from the deep. Bluntnose shark.
Look at the size. I mean, this female, she's definitely bigger than the sub is long. Yeah.
On July 30th, 2019, an incredible moment was captured during an underwater mission. While exploring the deep waters, a massive bluntnose six-gill shark swam right up to the submarine. This deep-sea shark, known for its rare appearance, seemed completely unbothered by the vessel and lingered nearby, clearly intrigued. The team was stunned by its size and how smoothly it glided through the depths.
My goodness.
Shark rare moment. On June 29th, 2016, something totally surprising happened. A robotic submersible managed to capture the first ever footage of a great white shark taking a nap. Yep, you heard that right, a shark sleeping. Usually, these fearsome predators are known for their constant movement, so seeing one resting was a rare sight. The footage stunned everyone, showing it just hanging out, not swimming, and looking like it was catching some Z's. Looks like even the ocean's top predator needs a little rest now and then. Black dragon. On July 18th, 2020, an incredible discovery was made from the deep ocean. The Pacific black dragon, a fish found nearly 2,000 meters below the surface, holds a shocking secret. It is the darkest living animal on Earth, with a black color so intense it seems to absorb all light around it. This mysterious fish lives in the pitch-black depths of the ocean, where sunlight can never reach. Its ultra-black skin helps it blend perfectly into the surrounding darkness, making it nearly invisible to predators and prey alike. It's like nature's very own stealth mode, a true marvel of the ocean's mysterious world. Barrel-eye fish. The barrel-eye fish is one of those marine lives that just makes you pause and think, what on earth is that? It lives deep in the ocean, around 600 to 800 meters down, where sunlight barely reaches. What makes it so wild is its transparent head. You can actually see through its skull. And its eyes, they're tubular and point upward, which helps it spot prey from the shadows, like tiny crustaceans floating in the tentacles of other creatures. But here's the cool part. Its mouth faces forward, and to eat, it rotates those eyes underneath its clear dome, making it look even more bizarre. It's a pretty rare find, and researchers have only spotted it a handful of times. Wild, right? Massive jellyfish. In 2019, experts embarked on a deep-sea mission, diving to depths few have ventured. While exploring the ocean's twilight zone, they captured footage of a glowing creature they hadn't expected, a massive jellyfish with an eerie, translucent body. This jellyfish, which seemed to defy reality, appeared to float effortlessly through the dark depths. It was a once-in-a-lifetime moment for those involved. How little we truly know about the creatures lurking beneath the ocean's surface. What else might be down there waiting to be discovered? Living fossil. The frilled shark, often called a living fossil due to its ancient lineage, was captured off the coast of Wakayama Prefecture in Japan in January 2020. This rare, distinct frilled gills was brought into captivity for study. Unfortunately, it lost its life just a day after being captured, leaving many experts puzzled. The shark's loss was a somber moment for marine researchers, as it was a glimpse into a prehistoric era, living mostly untouched in the depths of the ocean. Lemon shark. Chad Sinden, a YouTuber enjoying the ocean waters, was just swimming along, thinking he was having the perfect day. Little did he know, a baby lemon shark had other plans. With a quick bite, it left him with a surprise he didn't quite sign up for. Lemon sharks are usually pretty chill, especially the little ones. But I guess curiosity got the best of this one. Fortunately, Chad got away with just a minor bite, proving that sometimes even sharks can have a bad day. He kept his cool, made it out of the water safely, and probably decided to stick to less bitey adventures next time. Swimming snake. Ever thought about meeting a snake that could literally dive deep into the sea? Well, meet the olive sea snake. This 2-meter-long aquatic serpent is a venomous powerhouse lurking around Australia's reefs. It's not your average one, though. It can stay underwater for hours, all thanks to a giant lung running almost the length of its body. While hunting small fish and invertebrates, it uses its vertically flattened tail to swim gracefully. And let's not forget, it also helps it avoid becoming someone else's lunch. Rare anglerfish.
Scientists are releasing more information about a rare fish recently seen at Black's Beach.
Researchers say this type of fish usually lives thousands of feet deep in the Pacific Ocean, and they don't know how or why this one ended up on our shore.
On November 24, 2021, a rare fish was spotted, leaving scientists and beachgoers alike stunned. The fish, about the size of a soccer ball, was first mistaken for a jellyfish, but was quickly identified by its distinct mouth. Researchers say this anglerfish, known as the Pacific football fish, usually lives thousands of feet deep in the Pacific Ocean, far from human reach. It's an unusual sight, as these fish are rarely seen near shorelines. Anglerfish are known for their glowing lure, which they use to attract prey in the dark depths of the ocean.
I spoke to the man who took the pictures of the fish, and he says initially he thought it was a jellyfish, but then he saw its mouth and he knew something was different.
Friends Adventure. A group of friends, exploring the waters of Hawaii, set out for a spear fishing adventure. The first surprise came when one of them managed to catch an octopus. They were excited about their find, not expecting what would happen next. After the octopus was secured, they shifted their focus to catching fish, eager to make the most of the trip. After some effort, they successfully caught a fish. The whole experience was thrilling as they navigated the waters, caught their prey, and later prepared a delicious catch and cook meal. Now let us move on to our subscribers' pick of the day. In 2019, a group of divers set out to explore the icy waters of the Antarctic Ocean, but things took a scary turn when they accidentally ventured too deep and lost their way. As they tried to find their route back, something terrifying appeared in the dim, cold water. It was a massive shark, unlike anything they'd ever seen. Its monstrous mouth looked like it belonged in a sci-fi movie. At first, panic set in, but soon they realized it wasn't moving. Carefully approaching, they discovered it wasn't alive and appeared stuck in the ocean floor. They couldn't figure out what caused its fate, but knew they didn't want to stay any longer. Without hesitation, they swam back, shaken and haunted by what they saw.